Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back to another episode of Starbound. We are just about there, honestly. We only need to hunt down a few more monsters and unlock the final mission where we confront Asra. Unless I have made a horrible mistake, as I was looking over our... oh dear. I was looking over the old quest journal, and I could not help but notice, that, yeah, I have no other quest going, and I turned in some bounties at this level already, and I can't help but notice that, I'm not, like, leveling up or anything, so I'm not 100% certain what's going on exactly with what we're doing. Oh my. I was pretty sure we only had to beat the ruin in order to make sure we could unlock the final mission, but maybe we have to do a gateway thing first, which kind of makes sense given that the boss fight in the final super takedown Asra mission involves stuff related to those vaults. So, yeah. I am kind of left wondering how the Akassis managed to get into those vaults, since as far as I know, the only source of keys is that old dude at the curator guy at the outpost. But, you know, that's minor details, and there's like... obviously, one could argue, it's like, oh, that's a plot hole, but one could also argue that the old man being the only source of... whoa, boy. That the old man being the only source of, oh, God. The old man being the only source of keys is a, gameplay contrivance rather than a narrative, thingamajig. So, yeah. You know, it's one of those things. Make of it what you will. Ugh. You know, as I've said before, and I'm no doubt going to, mention again, I have mixed feelings about Frackin Universe's decision to make these mechs destructible. Oop. Haha, you can't hit me, friend. But I can hit you. I mean, I don't know why I'm going through the trouble, but I am. Ugh. Yeah. And this is the only thing I've ever had to complain about from the United Systems expansion, is that some of these things are just giant bullet sponges. Which, to be honest, really makes me think of Fallout 3 in particular, where, you know, you jack up the difficulty, and then when you get to super high levels, some enemies, like super mutants and whatnot, just become these massive bullet sponges that take 10 million years to kill. But, you know, aside from that, they don't exactly become appreciably more challenging, just more tedious to take out. Oh, hello. Listen, guys, don't ruin my fun here. I want to kill the giant death moth, but I don't want to deal with you. These guys are going to ruin my fun. I'm going to accidentally, like, murder bone the RB. Can I just unlock you now? No, don't die! Don't die! There we go. I did it! I did it! Go screw yourselves, you nasty, evil people. Yeah. And that's all I've got to say about that. Alright. Well, this is definitely a productive use of our time. Very definitely. Ooh, what's this? Swamp water. Cool. Who doesn't like some swamp water in the morning? There we go. Breaking our way through. Another guy that we could have captured to add to our collection. Ah, well. Oh. Here's our chance to make up for that previous mistake. No, don't trigger my special ability, dog. Don't do it. I want you alive so that I can collect you and add you to my collection. There we go. Exactly what I wanted. Alright. Life's going pretty good. All right. Yeah. So I'm not really sure exactly what I'm doing at this point. I'm gonna just recycle these grenades because I don't really use them. Also notice we've got some kind of horse head going on now. There we go. Uploading our coordinates. So yeah, again, I'm not 100% sure whether at this point we are we're holding out for, like, maybe we do need to do a couple of more missions and we're like kind of like invisibly leveling up our bounty stuff. Or what? Yeah, I don't really know what to make of things, but at some point we will no doubt get our shot at taking down Asra. At which point life will be good, probably, maybe. Alright, Apprehend Tom. That is such an inventive name. You had really, really creative parents, Tom. You know, no offense to anyone who's actually named Tom in real life. I mean, like, not even a last name. You can tell someone's, you know, just an unimportant background character when they only have a first name. I mean, I guess at least he has a name. That's more than can be said about some characters. But, you know, still. It's not much. He shouldn't get excited just yet. Good job. Just gonna rummage through their trash as well. Because why not? If I can do it, why not? Yeah, you think I'm falling for that one, man? Alright. Yeah, you crazy Acasis guys. You're done. Or at least you will be shortly. Shortly enough. Anyway. Yeah. So, I guess things will just kind of keep on going on until we finally catch up with Asra. I do wonder to myself, though, whether someone like Asra is capable of redemption. Since, you know, I mean, she didn't actually successfully commit genocide. She just wanted to commit genocide. I mean, that's only, like, marginally better. You know. It's like, yeah, you were a genocidal monster, but you didn't actually succeed, so I guess we can forgive you. I guess I'm taking a much more cynical approach than I was, last episode. But, yeah. Still recording all these in advance, so I haven't had a chance to look at the comments yet. I guess perhaps, maybe in some ways, I am anticipating, potential opinions against the ability for Nox to be redeemed and rehabilitated. But, you know what? Maybe I'm just being too cynical. Maybe everyone's like, yeah, you know what, Gaslight, you're totally right. Even someone like Asra Nox deserves a chance to... Whoop. Ow. Right. I am taking damage, aren't I? I feel like I'm not. No, wait, I am. Gonna say there for a second. Getting very, very confused. Oh, right, it's because I can't burn anymore. Uranium aura. I mean, that's cool. I'm not gonna pick it up just because I don't really want it right now. Alright, and we're done here. But we'll keep grabbing tech chips and cards and stuff, just because we can. This might also be a bit of a shorter episode, seeing as we appear to have lucked out and had just about all of the bounties for this particular episode end up being on the same handful of planets. Which, you know, quite frankly, that worked out pretty nicely. Pretty nicely indeed. At least, you know, as far as saving time is concerned. Ooh boy. Good work. Whoa, watch it. You poor, poor space mines. They are at least sort of, kind of aware, but not enough to save themselves, really. Pitiable creatures when you think about it. They exist only to blow up. Oh, this isn't actually the end yet. Getting a little ahead of myself. And I just get lonely sometimes, you know? I find that recording myself talking makes me feel better. But enough of that. Need to meet up with Sarah Incognito on Adera something something something. Oh, you were waiting for me, huh? I was barely even paying attention to you. Alrighty then, and away we go. Apprehend... Okay, this is in fact going to be the end. So... the intention here... Oh, am I full? Apparently we are. You know what? I'm going to drop this regular lever because why not? We'll have to do some inventory management after this. As we often do. Oh boy. Though I'm pretty sure that this is going to sound much less loud on your end. Just due to the way I've got everything set up. I think. But then again, I've overlooked some really painfully obvious stuff in my editing lately. Again, I'm letting myself get distracted by 1,000,001 different projects. And yeah. I mean, good projects, honestly. You know, stuff that gives me a sense of pride and accomplishment. You know, like a genuine sense of pride and accomplishment. The kind that comes from making something with your own 2 hands and keyboard and processor. And all that good stuff. I feel bad murdering the robo-chickens. Oh, you know what? If I had the capture stuff, I could actually capture the robo-chickens and then we could take them with us. And who knows what kind of exciting adventures we could get up to. Right, friendo? Well, that was easy. Can I capture you? I'd like to capture you. Oh my god, I actually did it. Haha, sucker. Curse you, law enforcement. And farewell to you, international galaxy space terrorist. Which is, you know, what these things are at the end of the day. And by things, I mean people, because, you know, monsters or not, they're still people. Sad, sad people in need of a hug. And some serious deprogramming. Aha! There it is! Alright. So we don't really get to see our leveling up, but it does happen. Awesome. Alright. Reward, leader, Asra Nox. We need you to locate and apprehend Asra Nox. We've received a tip there may be information on Adera 21341. So you should start your investigation there. Okay. Well, let's go over there. But if that's the start of the mission, then we'll save that for next time, as these missions are, or this mission, rather, is, like, I think 30 to 40 minutes long, though it's probably going to be faster since we've got our, like, ridiculous overpowered tier 8 gear. At least I think it's tier 8. I'm going to assume it's tier 8. Something to that effect, in this, like, super boosted Astro Saber Deluxe. Yeah. We're pretty good. Also, what is this? This is a scientific research station, or at least it will be at some future point in time. Pretty sure that's part of Frackin Universe. Oh boy, that's the problem. You take a break from Starbound, and you already have like 1,000,000 mods. Then you forget which stuff is modded. It's usually fairly easy to tell which stuff is vanilla. Since even the best of mods that... That's a nice background, by the way. Even the best of mods that, like, really work to make sure they keep the vanilla feel in, like, aesthetics and stuff like that. I don't know. They have a certain sensibility about them. You could... Ooh, a space... a little rocket ship thingy. Is this thing trying to kill me? No, this is a friendly. Nice. And there is... Nice. Okay, so I don't know where Nox is, but my colleague in Litus Crest does. Alright. Oh no, the UFO blew up. Now we don't get to use it. That's a shame. Very disappointing. Trying to think where I might have heard this before. I mean, for some reason, parts of it kind of remind me of Slay the Spire. I know this isn't from Slay the Spire, but parts of it kind of remind me of it. Mostly in the sense of the mood it kind of made me feel, rather than, you know, it sounding like it would be something that would have come from that game's soundtrack. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, yeah. So, that aside... Actually, you know what? It just kind of has me thinking. I really, really wish sometimes that I had invested more time learning to draw and create, like, more visual art. I'm much more of a... Like, I like to think I'm pretty good with words. Written more than spoken, honestly. As anyone who has spent any time listening to me talk could probably tell you. But, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Actually, to be honest, that's something that gets me all the time. As you guys may recall, I'm kind of like working on some like game dev stuff in my spare time. And one of the most ridiculously, like, illogically demoralizing things that I find I go through is I can't really make art. You know, pixel art, 3D models, anything like that. Anything that I consider good enough. And I constantly beat myself up over that. It's like, it doesn't look good enough. Asra Nox, she's on the Starship Wow, we didn't have to go very far for that. Alright, the Starship Dandelion. Anyway, yeah. So, I tend to beat myself up over really stupid things that are beyond my well, I mean, not being able to make art isn't exactly beyond my control. If I just put the effort in, I could totally probably be, if not the greatest artist of all time, then a half-decent artist. Fortunately, I mean, there's lots of resources to get, you know, free art and stuff to at least for prototyping purposes. I figure if I was ever to make like an actual proper game that I wanted to let ever people play, or, you know, in some hypothetical future actually like go all commercial and stuff, I'd have to get a proper artist or something. But that's you know, something for the future. Just like for the future, next time we'll be going after Asra Nox on the Dandelion. But until then, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. And I will see all you in the next video.